I want to be careful here to underscore that we're not talking about just being in your head all the time. We're talking about that the way we organize information and create these mental models drives our behavior in our bodies. Mm-hmm. It drives what food we put in our bodies.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It drives for example, the lack of awareness that we're poisoning ourselves with the great assistance of the sugar industry and numerous other things. So if you don't have a mental model that says that's all goop, I'm not eating any of that stuff.
Yeah.
If you don't have that mental model, if your mental model is Gatorade is a healthy alternative to water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? If your mental model is that fat-free wheat thins are healthy.
Yeah.
If that's your mental model, then you're going to eat fat-free wheat thins. We're never getting sponsored by wheat thins, or I think Bisco is out
it's a
now.
big one.
But, you're just not going to you're not going to know, you're not going to have the meaning.
Right.
So you're going to eat terrible things.
Right.
And you're going to have terrible health.
What I want to think about, and what I think you're saying that's important, is if we develop these skills in the context of a school or a primary education, however you want to think about it, that knowledge or facility with understanding how you're thinking and building mental models will automatically transfer to those lifelong skills that you need.
Everything.
Managing your health, managing how you think about your relationships, how you think about your career choices.
Career choices, because the way we organize information is what creates the mental models that drives all of our behavior.
Right.
If we think that wheat thins are good for us, we will eat wheat thins. The behavior will follow the thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we think, like many kids do, that these energy drinks are totally cool, then you're going to drink energy drinks, even though they are quite literally poison.
They're terrible.
They're poison. And a lot of the foods we think are, and by the way, these industries, the way they got into our heads is they changed our mental models.
Yes.
They paid a lot of money to change our mental models, our meaning. So for decades, they told us the fat-free alternative is the healthy choice.
Yes.
So we look for, fat-free. And meanwhile, they were pumping it with sugar, which is addictive, to make it fat-free and flavorful. And then they're pumping it with colors and seed oils and all kinds of other stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And it's destroying our metabolic health.
It is. And I mean, if anything is a red flag, childhood obesity rates should be a huge red flag.
Huge red flag.
And what I think, and we've talked about this, is schools, you have a captive audience. Yep. You have some, I don't want to say control. Well, you have some choice over what you focus on.
Yep.
Like you're talking about metabolic health, behavior choices with food and things. I mean, why wouldn't that be part of it?
It has to be part of it.
Yeah.
It has to be part of it. And, we should make things more relevant, too. I mean, most people aren't going to do calculus in their life.
True.
They're not going to need to do calculus. But they are going to need to do finances. But how many people get out of school and really deeply understand their finances? And that's going to affect them on every day. Now, I love calculus. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I think everybody should want to learn calculus, but does everybody need calculus? Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah.
And I think if we taught kids how math is useful, they would fall more in love with math, and then they would choose to learn calculus.
Right.
They would want to learn calculus because they would be like, oh, math is cool. Numbers are cool.
Right, because of the relevancy.
Because of the relevancy.
Yeah.
But, and I think that's the same for all humans. Like, humans are so curious. They want to know things. They love learning. We love learning. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we don't love school all the time because school is very different than learning.
But I think we want to know things that are useful.
Yeah.
We don't want to just know things to know them. Like, I don't want to recite the counties of New York State.
No.
That to me is not fun.
But when we can take some information and organize it and then do something with it, right? Then it's like, wow, I got a little nut.
like a squirrel.
Like a squirrel. That does not. It's so cool.